My name is Matt Brown, and my books are these. They are called Compton Valance, the most powerful boy in the universe, and Compton Valance, the time-travelling sandwich bites back. And there's another one that's coming out, or should be out actually, which is called Compton Valance Super Farts versus the Master of Time. So Compton Valance, the series, it's quite simple. It's basically about a boy called Compton Valance who accidentally creates a time machine with his best friend Brian, and they go on like crazy adventures all through time. And I came up with the story it was just one of those sort of moments where I thought, I came up with the idea of a kid accidentally creating a time machine, and I thought, oh, that must have been done, someone must have done that. And I looked and I couldn't find it anywhere, and so it was purely by accident that it came. But as soon as it happened, I thought, oh my God, that would make such a great story. Well, if I had my own time-travelling sandwich like Compton does, I would go back to, I reckon, about 40,000 years ago, to the time when people lived in caves. Because I sort of think that you could take anything from now, literally anything, like look around and you'll see anything you like, a pencil, I don't know, like a paper bag, anything, take it back to that time, and those people would freak out. I think that they would either treat you and worship you like you were some kind of god, or they would kill you. But either way, it would be quite an interesting afternoon, I think. Perfect sandwiches, that's a hard one because I've got a lot of favourite sandwiches. My current favourite though is sort of based on an Elvis Presley sandwich, and basically it's a filling, so you can have whatever you want. So my favourites are strawberry jam and peanut butter, or ham and cheese. And then what you do is you butter the outside of it and then fry the sandwich in a pan. And so you have like a fried sandwich, and it is so good. It's unbelievable. A horrible sandwich, I think, probably would be Compton's sandwich, because Compton's sandwich has cheese and pickled eggs in. And pickled eggs, I love virtually anything to eat. I love eating. But pickled eggs, I cannot stand. They are my least favourite food. So I think Compton's time-travelling sandwich would probably be my least favourite sandwich. I started writing books for children when my niece was born. She's now 16, and I wrote like a sort of little story for her, which had sort of like crazy monster characters in. And then I have my own kids, and when you have your own kids, you read to them a lot. I read to my son every single night, and have done for, well, ever since he was born, so that's 9 years, and I do for both my sons. And I think that you become such an expert in what's out there, and I think at some point in time I just thought to myself, I think I've got something to say. I've always written stories. It's sort of like the best way I can sort of like make sense of the world, I think, and so that's why I do it. But kids' stories, I think it's entirely driven by my pathetic attempt to curry favour with my own children.